Hi, Gemini. This is your February tarot reading, and I just always call it tarot because until I turn around, I don't know if it's tarot or oracle or what it is. But this is for all Gemini signs for the month of February. Now, I'm getting a lot of root chakra, safety, security, heart chakra, throat chakra. A lot of bitterness or blame, overwhelmed, anger, powerlessness. Mars, Venus, which would be sacral chakra for the way I see it as well. All across the board, I'm getting a lot of, for every sign, I'm getting a lot of sacral chakra energy, like sexuality versus your own inner SWAT team, confidence, power energy, self-esteem, creative, emotional truths. Being able to go from creating to actually believing. But there's a lot of grief, sorrow, shame, blame that's being held on to here. And either, I'm getting a lot of Mars energy, which, like I said, is either can be sexuality, coming into the sexuality, claiming that confidence, claiming that power, or the very lack of it. The lack of the confidence and power, because I'm getting a lot of pain for what would be root chakra. And stubborn inflexibility in the neck is what I'm getting. Self-judgment. What's taken you from your survival, stability, and security. Confidence. There's just, it seems like a lot of powerlessness here that is affecting the love, trust, empathy of the heart chakra, and its forgiveness, and its mercy, and its embrace. Problem between ego and pride. Anger is being held on to. Wanting everything your way. Or thinking your way is the best way. Your speed is the best way, when maybe actually it's not. I'm picking up betrayal and guilt and disappointment. A lot of the energies that are going on in astrology is going on in the 8th house, which is dealing with the roles of the relationships and the outer communities and honor and reputation for you right now. But I'm getting a lot of it has to do with your creativity and your own personal hobbies or interests. And if they're healthy or good for you. Prestige just keeps coming up. There's very much dictative energy for the month of February. Overcoming some of your own self-deception. We are realigning ourselves, our purposes, our chakras, recalibrating in a way. All of us, not just Geminis. Getting past some of your awkward, uncomfortable personal self. Strengthening that self-worth, self-value, self-esteem. And that inner emotional security. At least that's what I'm getting from Spirit. Thoth is the first one to speak, so we'll see what Thoth has to say. Can you give me a platform for Gemini? Thoth. For the month of February. Nope, you moved. Let's shuffle this for a minute. A platform for Geminis for the month of February. A platform for Geminis for the month of February. This is me throwing out negative energy. And it seems like you're consuming it in your mind. Over creating it. Your subconscious is. Overanalyzing, paranoid, pulling things apart in some way. Yeah. The very first thing out is 9 of Swords, cruelty. This is guilt, regret. It is doubts, fears, worries, sleepless nights. Jekyll and Hyde as the warrior, back and forth. That paranoid energy, keeping yourself up. Getting like driving yourself batshit crazy with your own thinking. Over adolescent emotions. This is the Prince of Cups. Can't necessarily be relied upon. Overly emotional. Getting in your head. Talking shit to yourself. This is something you've got to stop. Because it's just going to take you down a bad road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like you're just emotionally carrying it on and on. Platform for Gemini. Not taking like 9 cards. Platform for Gemini. All you got to do is get out of your head, man. All you got to do is get out of your head. You got the Ace of Wands, fire, brand new intentions, a breakthrough, motivated, inspired, potential, opportunities. You've got the Empress, you know, bringing in the birth of it, the selflessness, the mothering, the rebirth, the nurturing, the opening of the door. Opening up to elevate. And then the Magician is coming through. So, quite simply, you have the ability to turn this around or to take yourself down. Take yourself down a road you don't want to go and keep spiraling down because you're in your head and you're over analyzing. Like I feel like you're just harping on the awkwardness, the uncomfortable, the grief, the guilt, The lack of the communication, the lack of the ability to believe that you can communicate or to open your heart up. And you are more or less being told you're creating your own reality, or you have the ability to flip it over and change it and shift it. You have the ability to start something brand new, to get motivated, to light your own fire and go after it. You have the ability to nurture it into reality. You have the ability to create it. But remember, magic, the magician, is all about what he's connected to. If he's connected to the higher energies, those higher vibrations, he can connect to anything he wants and he can create it. But he's also, if he's connected to those lower creations, those lower vibrations, he'll create that. As above, so below. He's the connection of the mystery, of the dwelling place from the lower reality to the higher reality. Creating duality or paradox. Like I said, the magician has the ability to create anything. You just, what are you going to put your fire into, and what are you going to nurture? Because that's what you are going to birth. And you need to have consciousness of this, is what I'm getting. Oh, it flew right on out. Karmic relationships flew out before I even got to the cards, so we'll see if that makes a difference. I don't like to use the past life deck on these readings, but Spirit knows that I won't use, like, Egypt. I will only use the information of other situations that may be coming up, because it may not be past life. It just may be something that the other cards are not going to get me to say. So, what else is going on with the platform for Gemini? I mean, like I said, you have relationships. The rules, walls, responsibilities of the relationships as one of your main situations right now. Karmic relationships flew out as soon as I opened up the deck. So, let's see what else. Gemini platform. Gemini platform for February. The Native American, I will take that one, because this could be connecting with your own inner medicine man, your own inner spiritual person, your own inner spiritual connection. Because I do see the Native Americans in that way. So this could be asking you to get right with self, to get connected, get conscious with that connection with self, and some depths with that connection with self. Yeah, farms coming out too, which is basically saying, you know, spend some time with earth, spend some time with nature, get out there, even though it's cold right now. This could help you get back to your roots, back to, you know, opening up to a new position, breathing some fresh air, get you grounded again, which then helps you be able to create in a new, healthier way. Leaving or traveling. So this could be saying, you know, making these changes, making these shifting, these abrupt shifting in your life. Maybe you're leaving a situation. Maybe you're leaving a relationship. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're going in a new direction. This is taking a chance, having some hope and some faith, and taking the chance and doing something different. Stepping out of your comfort zone is what I'm getting with that for you right now. Get out of your comfort zone. Get grounded. Get right with yourself. Come into some new self-realization. And get out of that negative way of thinking. And you can recreate and start anything you want to. But this has to do with believing in yourself and that confidence. That sacral chakra, that solar plexus, the root. Your inner emotional security with who and what you are. Getting past your own inner strife is what they're giving me. Getting past your own inner strife. Okay, let's move into up close and personal for Geminis. Up close and personal for Gemini for the month of February. Up close and personal for the month of February. What is up close and personal? Anything you care about. That's what's up close and personal. Your friends, your family, your loved ones. I don't do love readings. That's what comes up, then that's what we'll deal with. But you got the Tower. So this is definitely like the other card, other deck was saying earlier. Leaving, traveling, something new. Stepping out of the comfort zone, taking a change. Something is definitely ending and something new is beginning. But if in the beginning it's coming up, then this is actually a good thing. It's not ending in the Tower. It's starting in the Tower, which means it's probably already started. So the shift is already taking place. And if the Tower is falling, it's because it's not healthy. It's not good for you. And it's time for something of a higher vibration to come in. So that's actually a good thing. It may not feel like it at the moment, but it is actually a beautiful energy. Nope. Up close and personal. But I am getting, for some of you, that's actually travel. For real, like travel. Up close and personal for Geminis. Up close and personal for Geminis. Up close and personal for Gemini. Up close and personal for Gemini. Gemini. Could you please stop moving around on me? Up close and personal for Gemini. Put you right here. What? Flipped out? Yeah, see, the Tower is falling. The bullshit is falling. What's not healthy is crumbling. And that's a good thing, believe it or not. But it's going to be bringing you prosperity, success, finances. It is the 10 of, what is this? The 10 of Discs, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I mean, 10 of, I want to say Cups. But it's the 10 of Discs, 10 of Pentacles. This is also Fei Wu and Rune. It speaks to you of wealth. But remember, the gift must be circulated. This is not just getting the money, the finances, the success. This is saying, if you're getting all of that without any spiritual wholeness, then it's empty. It just creates a void. The Tower is falling so that you can get right with yourself and actually create not wholeness. Yes, you're creating wholeness, but you're creating an actual materialistic wholeness, a material, soulful, grounded truth. As long as you're doing it from a spiritual, soulful point of view, it's going to bring you true prosperity, finances, and success. Soulfully, not just materialistically, but the two can be combined. And that's only going to be happening because of the Tower. The bullshit is coming down. So the new is growing, which is actually very good because you're getting the 4 of Cups here. This is telling you to be thankful for what you do see. Thankful for what you do have. This is realizing what you have. Having appreciation for that very truth of what it is you do have. It is the restless blessings. Remember, they say the 3 of Cups, there's always, they see the 3 of Cups is spilled, but they don't realize the 4th cup is behind them somewhere. There's still that cup there. The blessing is there. Realizing it. and breathing life into it, when you release the old, is what's going to help. But you also have the Knight of Swords, which is very still, head over heart, and restless. Wanting to jump right in and emotionally take charge, but emotionally taking charge may not necessarily be what's right. This is thinking too fast over emotionally jumping and charging in. Not necessarily getting the clear insight, but this is the transformation of it. You just want to make sure that you're not pulling the strife in. Because like I said, right off the bat, you were being told that you were in your head too much and you're allowing it to take you down a negative path. But you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Empress, and you have the Magician. You can create anything you want. You've just got to not let that strife rule you. As long as you're allowing the Tower to fall and you're allowing the blessing that is still there to show itself and to help you strengthen, then it's going to help the relationships and where they are going and the ones that are meant to be there. Do you have anything here for up close and personal? Vows. Vows that you made in the past that do not stand firm, do not resonate now, no longer exist. You only hold on to them because you know no better. You still hold on to vows of a past life is the idea here, because you made the vow, but it only lasted for as long as it was meant to last. The vow is now done. Only reason for you to still hold on to things that are holding you back is because you're holding on to the things that are holding you back. If it's not serving you and it does not help you in this life or now in this life, it is time to allow the vow to be done and over with. It seems like they know exactly what they're talking about. Spirit just said this is your higher wisdom. You already know this. It has to do with your liberation. The Princess of Swords. Cut away the bullshit. Cut away the bullshit. The controversy. She can be volatile. She can be fighting inward and out, which is pretty much a lot of what the energies are. And fighting the vow. But this is cut away. Cut away. It's time to cut that cord. So that you can get right with self. Right with your right self-realization and where you want these relationships to go. What kind of relationships do you want them to be? Okay. Finances. Goals, dreams, ambitions. Finances, goals, dreams, ambitions. Finances, goals, dreams, ambitions for Gemini. Finances, goals, dreams, ambitions for Gemini. Finances, goals, dreams, ambitions for Gemini. This is definitely going to have a lot of root chakra energy for you, recalibrating because I'm getting a lot of pain for the root chakra. Overcoming that insecurity, survival. You have the 10 of Cups is the first one out. And what was I saying earlier? I kept saying 10 of Cups. I felt like that was coming. This is Mars and Pisces. It is water. It is the material changes for fulfillment. Short-lived happiness. Or the losing of the pleasure. And what was I saying with this card? If you were just going after the prosperity, the finances, and the success. Without some soulfulness, it will be short-lived and it will be empty. So this is about using those cards that you were given right up front, getting rid of that strife, getting rid of that negative thinking,